The reality of the internet is that if you're trying to sell something, it's almost guaranteed that somebody else is trying to sell it too. As a result, this person or organisation will likely have produced some content about it. So writing the best piece of content is useless if it isn't supported by a proven SEO strategy. If you do any form of content writing, make sure to watch this video because I'm going to talk you through our proven SEO framework which guarantees results. First of all, let's have a look at what you want your content to do. Number one, you want to drive traffic to your own or your client's website. You want an increase in clicks. And number two, you want to be creating quality content which engages your audience and convinces them to interact in a way which suits you. This could be by signing up to your weekly newsletter, paying for your product or service, or visiting other areas of your website. Let's look at how we can transform these objectives into actionable steps which anybody can follow. Step one, research areas around your product or service which are popular in Google. And there are a couple of ways to do this. The first way is through trial and error. Search contextually relevant keywords or topics which relate to what you sell and take inspiration from what your competitors are talking about, which ranks highly in search. For example, if we're looking to sell mobile phones, we might search mobile phones with the most storage or best mobile phone camera. If nothing useful or relevant comes up in the search results, try checking the People Also Ask section in Google. From here, you should be able to find some great topics to write about with high search potential. The next way to find topics which people are searching for is by using third-party tools, which tell us specific search volumes and give us recommendations for other relevant topics too. A couple of our favourites are Ahrefs and Lowfruits, which both offer loads of potential in terms of relevant search terms, which we might not have thought of. These terms are what we use to create our page, our blog headings, also known as H1s. Once you've got your high potential search terms, it's time for you to start preparing for the writing stage, which takes us on to step two. Create a template for your piece of writing. Whether it's a blog, a service page, or any other web page which contains a decent chunk of writing, we need to find some more specific search terms relevant to the topic you've chosen. With these additional terms in our blog, which we would upload as heading 2s, 3s or 4s, we can include all relevant terms surrounding the main context. Similar to step one, we can do this in two ways. Again, a great way to do this is by looking at what some of your competitors have written about in their blogs. Using our previous example, Best Mobile Phone Camera, we might find a high-ranking dedicated blog which uses this and the main heading and topic. Then look at their subheadings and what else they've written about under this topic. Alternatively, we use our useful SEO tools again. Both Lowfruits and Ahrefs allow us to search for a broader term and give targeted and relevant suggestions in order of search volume. What this means is that some people who search for a mobile phone with a good camera also end up searching for mobile phones with a good microphone or with built-in editing software. By using these terms, we're able to match our search's intent across all of these areas, covering all bases for what the potential audience of this blog or page might want to see. Not only will this reliably increase traffic, it's also going to increase sales because we've shown the reader exactly what they want to see. And finally, we're at the writing stage of our process, step three. In previous stages, we're looking at taking inspiration from our competitors, but the writing stage is where this changes. Whilst you need to write in a clear and concise way, ensuring you answer every query and provide solutions to all the problems your audience may have, your content needs to be better than the rest. This is where you can put your skills to use. I'm sure as writers, you don't need me to tell you how to write, but make sure you're answering the questions your audience needs answering. Finally, we'd always recommend having somebody, perhaps a colleague or friend, read through your work, checking it for obvious errors and giving you advice where appropriate. Now your content should be ready to go, and if you've done it right, you'll gradually start to see results in Google. At Tau Digital Marketing, we're experts in all things SEO, and we've helped a number of clients from all different industries increase their web presence. So please don't hesitate to get in touch using the contact information in the description below. Alternatively, leave a comment underneath this video and we'll get back to you. And if you did find this video useful, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest SEO tips and content.